Welcome to Traveling While Black.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anthony. This is my wife, Marlie, and welcome to another episode of Traveling While Black.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. As a brief reminder, our show is based on our experiences traveling, and we base those experiences off of how good of a drive it was, how much fun we had, and most importantly, how comfortable do we feel as Black people visiting for the first time.
This fall, we're switching things up a bit from previous fall episodes and hitting up a couple of beaches and what we'll call our Fall Beach series.
Yeah, so for the next 2 episodes, we're heading to 2 beaches on the Washington coast, and for this episode, we're heading to the small, quaint town of Seabrook, Washington.
Yep, one of the most interesting things about Seabrook is its really unique concept. But to see what that is and to see how our experience went, take a look at this episode.
And as always, let us know what you think. Located in Grays Harbor County, right along the Washington coastline, sits the picturesque beach town of Seabrook.
We can't lie, the town gives off Truman Show vibes, but that is because Seabrook actually has somewhat of a connection to the movie.
In 2004, fresh off the success of their very first beach community on the coast of Oregon, Casey and Laura Roloff founded the town of Seabrook up north on the Washington coast.
The Roloffs were heavily inspired by the concept of New Urbanism, an urban design movement that promotes environmentally friendly habits by creating walkable neighborhoods containing a wide range of housing and job types.
The concept arose in the 1980s and has inspired more than 600 communities in the United States today, and Seabrook was heavily influenced by one of the more popular ones, Seaside, Florida.
Yep, the Seaside, Florida, which also happens to be the filming location of the movie, The Truman Show. And one of the reasons we were excited to be taking our very first trip to the environmentally conscious built beach town.
Plus, we'd be going on a perfect fall weekend because the town would be hosting the annual Bigfoot Brewfest. Add in great weather, and it couldn't be any better. Drive grade. The drive to Seabrook coming from Seattle was around 3 hours. The route took us south, and because of the time we left, we of course hit the South Sound traffic.
The 3 hours, partly because of the traffic, did feel really long, and the views didn't really pop up until we were pretty much there.
Yeah, on paper, the drive doesn't seem like a very high rating one, but then we put it into perspective.
See, we got love for our home state of Missouri, but the fact of the matter is, if we drove 3 hours from our old house, we would still be seeing shopping centers and billboards, and still outside of Kansas City.
But to drive 3 hours from our current home, you come upon beautiful beaches and coastline. Sort of makes the traffic and lack of views worth it.
That's why for our trip to Seabrook, we still give a 5 out of 5 for drive grade. Level of fun. When we entered Seabrook, our thought right away was that the reality definitely lived up to the pictures.
To learn more about the community, we took part in the guided tour led by people behind designing the town.
On our tour, we got to learn about the town, which includes 18 parks, a throwback-looking town hall, a Montessori-inspired public school, and countless storefronts that include a brand new 13,000 square foot gourmet grocery store.
Along with all the awesome amenities, the community has over 500 houses in 8 different neighborhoods, 250 of which are a part of the Seabrook Vacation Rentals program, like the amazing place we stayed at.
Yep, all of these things are great about the community. But the question to be answered was, can you have fun here?
Because of its location, the community has a lot of options for outdoor enthusiasts, especially surfing with the access to perfect surfing waves.
For us, we did enjoy some beach time, but we were really interested in checking out the 9th annual Bigfoot Brewfest, which is a celebration of quality craft beer, ciders, and other brews from around the Pacific Northwest.
The event took place in the middle of the town and featured a variety of beer, wine and cider vendors, food trucks, games that included a cornhole tournament, and live music. It was a pretty festive time.
Yeah, Brewfest was a lot of fun. We even saw a legendary Pacific Northwest figure that the fest was named for. But to tell the truth, some of the most fun we had during our time in Seabrook was just hanging out on the beach, walking around the town, and enjoying our rental property.
Yes, our time there felt like we weren't rushed at all, and it truly felt like a vacation getaway. It almost felt like a home away from home.
And that's why we will give Seabrook a 5 out of 5 for level of fun.
Comfortability for Black people. So the comfortability rating for Seabrook, it was interesting. See, while the amenities in the community were nice, there was a noticeable lack of diversity.
This shouldn't be a surprise, as the town has been compared to the movie The Stepford Wives. And spoiler alert, there aren't any black folk in that movie, huh?
Even though a lack of diversity was noticeable, we did see a few other black people, and that did make us feel a lot more comfortable. And on top of that, the establishments and people we encountered within and around the town were friendly.
Most of them, at least. Yes, the overall friendliness and welcome feeling from the town and seeing 4 other black people did make us feel a lot better. But what really made us comfortable was the unbelievable access to nature. Because as you know, nature loves black people.
Yes, we cannot stress enough just how peaceful and relaxing it was just to sit on the beach, and then after we were done, walking up the hill to the town where we could walk to a restaurant or grocery store and then walk right on home. It was awesome.
Yep, we can definitely recommend checking out Seabrook, especially as black folk in other POCs, so we can help with increasing the diversity in such a beautiful place. For our rating, we give a 4 out of 5 for comfortability for black people. We hope you found this episode to be helpful and entertaining. Be sure to check out our previous episodes.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out on all of our social media platforms.
Until next time, beautiful people, stay up, stay true, and do you.